Tell me why. Just tell me why. Why do y'all try to go hard on the mothers and the fathers and the family when you mad at your baby daddy? It's different if they go bad on you. Let's separate that. Now, if the family going bad on you, you have a right to defend yourself. But I'm just saying, just because you are a messed up individual, you feel the need to talk about your baby's dad, mom. Let's make sense of this. You slept with this man and had a baby that has his mama and daddy's DNA, and have your daddy and mama DNA. But you got a lot to say about how fat, how bald headed they are. You can talk about all things else, but you don't have age. I'm just trying to understand. I know that as a mother, when they come for you, then you go for them. You can go back for them. But if a mother ain't coming for you, leave that mother alone out of there because you mad at your baby daddy. You mad because he's flying the whip just like you because you didn't know that. Then you blame the mama because you can't mind control the man. Because you want to be the man. That's what it is. You want to be the male. And so you feel comfortable in belittling men and talking about them. But let's talk about deadbeats. Deadbeats. You can call your baby deadbeat, but let's talk about the deadbeat shit that you do first before you talk about the other person. Because I guarantee you that you're a deadbeat too. This is random talk. Because some people say, is this something that you're ashamed of? Hell to the no. Because usually I mind my own damn business until somebody come for me. So if I have done something that you think that is offensive, or I say something that was out of character, guarantee you that person has done something to me. If I do something out of odd, or you feel like it should be embarrassed, or I shouldn't be doing this because you this age and you that
When you
age,
get
no.
gutter
Words
disrespectful.
don't have an age on it when you open up your mouth. I'm just like, I remember this time, and this is true life story. I'm quiet, wouldn't bother nobody. Made the wrong choices. I can agree with that. But I didn't deserve what was done. But why I deserve what I was doing? Because I didn't do my fucking research on the individual. Like a lot of y'all women do. But what to get me is, I didn't deserve the mistreatment, the verbal abuse that I received from the siblings and the mom. The thing is, they can talk plenty of shit to me, but they could never talk shit to my mom. And it's different what happening with my daddy. You wasn't gonna talk shit to him at all. Oh, but let me tell you. See, that's the difference in the family. I come from a two-parent home, but I end up being a single mom. I've been married before, but so sometimes some men misrepresent themselves, who they are. And they forget who they dealing with. I may stay silent, but honey, I got a lot of fire behind me, and I'll be saving and spurring you when I don't speak up. They pretend like everything was okay. We're so happy to be. But when they got to talking to me, they showed a whole different story of who they really was. They weren't the Christians that you thought they were. And I got to the point where your baby is sickly. We ain't gonna claim him. Do believe me, I have heard it all. And I tell people all the time, be careful what you say about people or how you treat people, because them same very people you may meet. See, God will make your enemies your footstep. You never know when you'll be put in a position when you're mistreating and talking crazy to people. Maybe the same people that will have to help you get out of shit that you can't get out of. It'll be the same people that may have to feed you. It'll be the same people who may have to take you somewhere. The same people may have to let you lay down to have a place to stay. But when you speak wrong to people, and you think your shit don't stick, it come back worse on you than it did to the person that you mistreated and your family mistreated. So be careful with your word choices, how you treat people, because them same very people that mistreated me had to eat that shit. I'm just saying. And first of all, they went in hard. My baby was on a breathing machine for a minute because he would stop breathing. But you would think they'd be joyous about a newborn baby. And so I got to this turning point and I said, y'all act like y'all fucking y'all brother. And I will admit, I told him his shit ain't all that. Even though it might have been all that, but he had so much arrogance on him, he needed to be brought down because he had been verbally slandering me for at that moment. He had been verbally slandering me just because he couldn't get his way. Because I wasn't a crybaby. I'm not begging no man to be a part of me. And see, the thing about it is, I heed to what the doctor was saying when I was on that bed for over 8 months on bed rest. Doctor heard him acting a fool, calling me, harassing me, and upsetting the baby. The same person that tried to deny him, the same person that walked away like we didn't exist. The doctor said, he can't call back up here. That's what really happened. And of course, I got the little call. Why are you talking to my mom and my sister where they are? Do I supposed to take shit from people that don't know me? But oh, guess this. These are church people. But guess what? I'm a church girl that has a church. The father is a minister. So if anybody's humiliated as me as being a single mom without a spouse. So I know I can admit to my sins. I should have been slipping by sleeping and getting pregnant by somebody that didn't deserve my space. This is a different situation. Because at this point, you're going ham on a baby mother that newborn, a baby just came in this world. The mother hadn't said anything but let you know, hey, I had my baby. And you reply, yeah, we know, because the father is throwing up during that time. And this is when arrogant get arrogant, when you know that the man thinks he's the woman, and you know that you're an attractive female, and you are a prize in the catch, and then they change your wool and sheep clothes, show you something different, and he act like he's the good-looking catch. Not at all. Two different backgrounds, two different houses. And I will say this. People sometimes be envious and jealous, and you don't even know that they're envious and jealous of you. Now, I come from a mother that was an entrepreneur. I come from a household. Some people say, well, you live in the hood. No, I live in a home that's owned. Regardless if the parent is deceased or not, it's an inheritance. We have inheritance in our family versus people that give up their inheritance. So my thing is, the thing about the mindset of people that is stagnated in poverty, they always want to prey on people that have something. They have the nerve to call them poor when they're actually the ones that's poor and in poverty. And my mistake is I know some good people come in every neighborhood, but I did not vet. It's a such thing as know both sides of the families before you get involved. And I failed at that. My mother taught me that, but I didn't think that I would have got pregnant either. It was a surprise from the doctors in me. So I'm saying this, even though that you make collective decisions, think about who you're sleeping with. Know who their mama, their great-great-greats and greats. And their mindsets, the way they think, what they believe in, what they don't believe in. Because it matters in relationships. But you all decide to talk about me. See, it's a lot of women that's like that. They hide their hands. They throw the rocks. They hide their hands. It's a lot of mothers. It's a lot of siblings. A lot of brothers, uncles, aunts, nieces. Oh, y'all thought I was going to leave out the cousins too? Hell yeah. They cause more havoc than you can imagine. Them damn cousins, some of them ain't shit. That do that shit. And sometimes the people that don't do shit to nobody but be quiet and be themselves, even if the person denied knowing when the person has been there, because the man is a coward, he's more feminine than a man. Then there's the female. The females that are raised by a lot of women that always run off the men and hadn't held a marriage more than 10 years. Or they claim their other sexual preference sometimes. Sometimes they have a history of getting rid of the men and raising boys into girls and girls into boys. It's a history. It's a pattern. Sometimes there's women that just never marry men at all, but they always never can tie down to a male. And so they have a lot of babies because they gold diggers or they government gold diggers where they want to seek money from the government for its food stamps, Medicaid, Medicare. They're always on those type of systems, but they're always targeting families that are not. Because they want to come up, but then they still want to maintain that financial need from the government.
2024. The reason I had to come is because you've made a safe place for the truth to be told. You know what I mean? Thank you, Hakeem. And I have watched all of these lowbrow comedians come here and disrespect you in your face and tell you straight up lies. I'm talking about things that have never been heard in all of Black Hollywood. They feel comfortable sitting here lying to you about it. You will set the record straight? Are you kidding me? You